They came to Berlin hoping for one win. Just one. A single match to mark the return. To prove that the pain had purpose. But by the end of the week, Marketa Vondrousova stood tall beneath the lights, trophy in hand, as a champion once again. This was no ordinary run. This was not just another title. This was a resurrection. She was ranked 164 in the world. Unseeded. Unfancied. Not picked by pundits. Not feared by her draw. But that's how legends rise, quietly at first. Then all at once. Her road was anything but smooth. The ghosts of Madison Keys, the reigning Australian Open champion, stood in her way. So did the mountain that is Aryna Sabalenka, the world number 1. But she didn't flinch. She didn't fold. She outplayed them. She outlasted them. She outfought them. And then, in the final, when nerves could have undone her, when history whispered too loud, she found something deeper. Against China's Wang Xinyu, she danced on the edge of tension. The first set was a war of nerves, won 7-6 in a heart-pounding 10-8 tiebreak. The second slipped away, 4-6. But champions rise in the deciding set. And rise she did. A 6-2 finish. A roar. A release of years of injury, rehab, doubt, and disappointment. For this was her first title since Wimbledon 2 years ago. Since the Venus Rosewater dish. Since she stunned the world and changed her life on center court. But success is never linear. Following her first-round Wimbledon loss as defending champion, everything seemed to collapse. A shoulder surgery, a retirement in Adelaide, a withdrawal from the Australian Open, and silence. There were days in those quiet corridors of rehab when doubt was louder than belief. When even lifting a racket felt like a betrayal of the body she used to trust. She came back in January, briefly. But a thigh injury shut that door. She tried again in February, scraped through a few matches in the Middle East, even made a quarterfinal in Abu Dhabi. Then, nothing. Until Roland Garros. But Berlin was different. Berlin was the stage where it all came back. Honestly, we just came here to try and win the first match, she said with a smile, microphone in hand, eyes wide with disbelief. And now, this is happening. Yes, it happened. She became the lowest-ranked player to ever win the Berlin Tennis Open. From number 164 back into the top 100. A leap that means more than points, it means relevance. It means respect. It means the comeback is no longer just hope, it's real. For the 25-year-old Czech, this was a week of defying every number. She wasn't supposed to win. She wasn't even expected to survive the draw. But tennis is not played on paper, it's played with grit, scars, and heart. And Marketa Vondrousova has all three in abundance. Her story is one of grace in the face of breakdowns. Of strength in silence. Of artistry rediscovered after pain. Her left shoulder, once fragile, now lifted a trophy. Her legs, once wrapped in tape, now chased every forehand to the corners. Her mind, once clouded with uncertainty, now beamed with clarity. Because when you fall as far as she has, you learn to fight differently. You learn to listen to your body, but not be ruled by it. You learn to love the process more than the applause. And now, the tennis world listens again. The rankings shift. The fans remember. Marketa Vondrousova is back. No longer just the Wimbledon wonder. No longer just the injured hope. She is, once again, a WTA 500 champion. And more than that, she is a reminder to every athlete, every dreamer, every fighter on the edge of quitting. Sometimes, one match is enough to believe. Sometimes, 1 week is all it takes to change everything. And in Berlin, this week belonged to